Frank O'Sullivan here, veterinary practitioner in County Meath. I want to show you today a lung that has been damaged. In fact, this animal has pneumonia or had pneumonia. So here we see the healthy lung in the back, and in the apical or front lobes we have the damaged lung. Now we know this is virus pneumonia from this post-mortem. That's in contradiction or in contrast with the common problem these days, lungworm, which mainly affects the back lobes of the lung. So a key aspect for us at this time of year is to differentiate, well, is this problem who's or lungworm, or is the issue viral or bacterial pneumonia? And we do that by means of fecal leg counts to look at the Bearman technique and look to see our lungworm are present, or we might take nasal swabs to look and see what's present in the lungs. So lung tissue should be full of air, as this one is at the back, the nice healthy lung tissue, and its function is to exchange oxygen into the bloodstream that's then circulated to the body. And because it's full of air, when we put a sample of it into water, it floats. Look at the damage though that has happened to the front of this lung. We see here that at least 1/3 of the lung is very consolidated and dark. So really the message is this is not functioning. To show that, if I take a little sample of this lung tissue and then of the damaged tissue and we put it into the water, you see what happens. So the reason it sinks is that the lung tissue is not functional. So there's no medicine that I can give from my car that's going to cure this animal. And really antibiotics to this type of case would be of little benefit. So if ever there was a message for disease prevention, especially this challenging time as we approach housing or buying cattle or weaning them, it's about prevention. That's why we use vaccines to prevent this type of pneumonia. It's why we do fecal leg counts to try and identify if parasites are present. Of course, the added benefit to the consumer is that by taking that preventative approach, we don't need to use antibiotics on this, and that's becoming more and more important in our modern world. Some calves may not be affected as badly as this. In fact, you could have a smaller amount of lung damage where the animal is not performing properly. And this, if it happens in the early days and weeks of life, could affect that lifetime performance of the animal. If you like, the subclinical effect. So to prevent that, all those aspects of good housing, good vaccination, good feeding, good colostrum, they're all so important to set the farmer and the calves and animals up for a healthy life.